So what we're going to do is we're going to take an F major chord. This one's really good as an F major bar chord. So I'm barring the first fret on the, right across, and then I plug in what looks like an E major shape right here. So ring finger on the third of the A, pinky on the third of the D, middle finger on the second of the G, and then barred. Now the original Paul McCartney, and you can do it this way if you want. I was just using a pick because I think most people are strummy pick players. But basically what you do is pay attention to the bass note that needs to be played for each chord of this song, and you just hit that bass note with your thumb, and then with the next three fingers you just kind of pluck some of the strings from the chord. So I'm going to start with this F major chord. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're going to go to an E minor chord, 1 and 2 and to an A7 chord, which is exactly like an A major, but with the open G string in there instead of pressed down. For 1 and 2 and, so it sounds like this: F, E minor, A7, then to D minor for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And what I recommend you do is when you play the D minor chord, see if you can play it with your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and your index finger on the 1st fret of the high E. So our ring finger's free because it's going to do a walk down to the 3rd fret of the A string, the C note there, on the and of 4. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that, and I hit that bass note, or you could strum the whole chord with that bass note. So far everything we have is F major, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E minor, 1 and 2 and A7, 1 and 2 and D minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just like that. That's everything we have so far. I'm going to play it one more time without me talking, okay? Yeah. Okay, the next chord is the hardest bar chord in music, but it's a B flat major chord. So I bar the 1st fret, and then my ring finger flattens over the 3rd fret of the D, G, and B, and the high E is basically muted. If that's too hard for you right now, you could do what I call the super power chord version of that. And that would have index finger on the 1st fret of the A string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D, and then pinky on the 3rd fret of the G. Everything else muted. So you could do that instead. But so basically we have that B flat major chord. And we go 1 and 2 and to a C major chord, 1 and 2 and. Okay, so it's. And hide away. And for hide away, what we're going to do is keep the whole 1st fret barred, and I'm going to play that B flat, but I want this F note in the bass here, like this. So it's a B flat to an F chord, but both of those chords have the F note in the bass. It sounds really cool when you do it. So here's everything we have so far. F, E minor, A7, D minor, 2 and 3 and 4 and B flat, 2 and C and 2 and. So B flat to F, but with F in the bass for both chords.